Hi everyone, it's Danny. Okay, so today we will finally be repotting my Catasetum type orchid, the Cycnodes Wine Delight. Now this orchid has been through its dormancy and right now it is producing a new growth that has quite a lot of roots. Now I did want to repot this orchid earlier, but it had such a short dormancy that it just caught me by surprise. I think it was in dormancy for 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, I couldn't really do anything, and yeah, right now would be the time to repot it. Now this is the first time I repot a Catasetum type orchid, so hopefully things will go smooth. Okay, so as you can see, my orchid is pretty unstable. This is why I kept it in so many pots. And by the feel of things, it is full of roots right here. I'm not sure which ones are alive or not. It just feels like a big clump of sphagnum moss and roots. So the best thing to do right now is to actually cut this flimsy pot. I'm not going to reuse this pot, obviously. So that's the best thing to do, because if I pull it out, I'm pretty sure that I will damage some roots. So I'll try to cut the pot as best as I can without damaging roots. And by the looks of things, there are some roots. Not sure how many are alive, but at this point, the new roots are the most important things, not necessarily the old roots. I think I should have cut it on the other side as well, but hopefully this will do. Goodness, it's really root bound here. Now this orchid hasn't been watered in a lot of time, and it's pretty obvious. Okay, so at first glance I can see that some root tips are still alive, they're growing, they're very well, but in order for me to remove the old media, I do need to soak this orchid, and hopefully that will be okay. Catasetum type orchids don't necessarily need to be watered at this point. You should probably start misting a little bit. I unfortunately have to give this one a good soak simply because the moss, it's just like a rock. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know, and I will come back when I'm done. Okay, so I soaked my orchid, and I can see I do have quite a lot of dead roots. Maybe they are old roots, but I have some roots that are alive. So what I will try to do now is remove this sphagnum moss as much as I can. I usually use the tweezers for this if there are just too many roots. I'm not sure if it will be the case, but if you ever have a situation like this, tweezers actually work very well. It's a bit laborious, but you know, it's for your own good and for the benefit of the plant to remove as much of the old media. So what I will do now is try to remove the old media, get rid of all the roots that are not alive anymore, and keep the ones that are good. I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, we are back. It was a bit time consuming, but I managed to get all or most of the old media off. So this is what I'm left with. These are the good roots. I cut everything that was dead or it looked like dying, and I think we're pretty good. In any case, as far as I understand, the new roots are the important ones. Of course, I sprayed it with hydrogen peroxide 3% because that's just my routine. Keeps me safe from pests and snails and all of that, and I can sleep better at night. Alrighty, so right now we're gonna pot it up in this pot. I like clear pots because I like to see how the roots are doing, and because this orchid requires quite a lot of water in its growing period, we're gonna use a mixture of sphagnum moss and bark. It seems to do good in my environment and with the type of pot that I'm using, which has slits. This particular one is a bit chopped. It's one of my first pots. Okay, so let's start repotting this orchid. I will not show you the full process because it's pretty boring, but as you know, I'm gonna put a layer of media on the bottom, then try to center the orchid. Because this is a new growth, I will try to place it sort of in the middle, just so it has some more space to grow other pseudobulbs in the next years. So now it's just a matter of adding media around the root system, and yeah, I will come back when I'm done. Okay, so this is the repotted orchid. I actually wished I could make it straighter, but I cannot. It looks pretty weird, but it's okay. So I actually will not water this orchid just now. It had a drink of water today, pretty big one. And as far as common knowledge goes with this orchid, you should not water it until the roots grow to about, I don't know, at least 8 centimeters long or something like that. So I'm just gonna let this orchid be. She will tell me in any case what she needs. If I see the pseudobulbs go absolutely horribly shrivel, I will water it. But for now, I will not water it and see how it does. I will tell in the next few days. Alrighty, so about my orchid, I don't have it for too long. I actually ordered it last autumn from Schwerter, and if you missed the video because it was in bloom, it was super nice, you have a link in the description towards that video. The Cycnodes Wine Delight is actually a very nice orchid, and I will wash this tag and put it back. So yeah, if you want to see how the flowers look like, you should check the description and you have a link there. Alrighty, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can leave me questions and suggestions for videos in a comment below, but please make sure in your G+ settings that people outside your circles can reply to you. Oh, you'll get bored of this, but I swear, I still get comments to which I cannot reply, and it's frustrating for me and for you as well. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, do so, and you find the link towards my Twitter in the description below. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!